That is Luinor. That's the wheel disc. And that's the bearing driver. What do these three parts have in common? Let me tell you right now. When you put these three together, you have what we like to call a stationary attack type. A Beyblade that is designed to stay in the center like a stamina type, but also deal damage out to other Beyblades like an attack type. By using the simple process of bringing heavy attack type Beyblades, such as Luinor or Valtryek, or even Belial with some of the newer releases, and giving them parts that will allow them to increase their stamina, such as the wheel disc for weight or the bearing driver for stamina, or even essentially Cyclone Rocktavor stock combo, you get a Beyblade that can take hits as well as it can deal them, and it can outspin your opponents in the end. This is what we like to call building a Beyblade combo in a specifically engineered way. By using the concept of a stationary attack type, we're no longer building Beyblades in the generic attack type has to use attack parts, or stamina types have to use stamina parts. We're building Beyblades that can spin for a while and have a purpose of bursting the opponent Beyblade. Right now, and for the rest of this video, we're going to get into why this works, and I'm going to show off how good this can be in an actual battle. First off, why does this work? Now let me quickly do a little bit of Beyblade science, which, believe me, I'm no scientist, but what we're doing is simple. We're taking the attack type layer of Zone Luinor, a Beyblade that's known for bursting opponents. I mean, I have the Cho-Z Spriggan layer base with a chip from Zone Luinor, because that's how aggressive it is, and it doesn't even have metal. We're taking that Beyblade part, we're giving it weight from the wheel disc, one of Hasbro's heaviest discs, and then we're allowing it to spin for longer than it has ever spun before with this driver. Put them together, you now have a ton of stamina and a ton of attack power. More specifically, however, you have a Beyblade that is designed to be a stationary attack type. Not every Beyblade works in this way though. If I were to use the same concept on Excalius, it would not work. It'd go horribly. His Excalius is weighted unevenly. By keeping in mind the weight distribution in Beyblades, we can make Beyblades such as this one that are insanely good at being able to do a bit of everything. Now, let's get on to the fun part. We're going to put it up against some Beyblades just to see how it does as a stationary attack type. One thing I want to mention, I chose this driver because it's free spin. You can use other drivers if you want to, but I find it more effective to use a free spin driver when you can than using normal. I'm also going to be using the quad drive string launcher because it's better and faster when it's only me recording. There's Luinor up against, starting off with Cyclone Rocktavor. The Cyclone is one of the best Beyblades overall. It has a ton of stamina on it. It has little, if any, bursts. I don't think I've ever seen Cyclone burst before. It just has insane slopes, and it's pretty decent in the weight department. I don't think it's outspinning Luinor though. And, oh, never mind, take it back. It did outspin Luinor. You know what? I take it back. We're using my favorite launcher, the Hasbro Sparking Launcher. There's Luinor. There's Rocktavor. There's some power. This is what stationary attack types look like. That first hit was the power of Luinor, and now we're chilling in the center like a stamina type, but dealing hits to Rocktavor like Luinor would anyway. This one's going to be pretty close, but I think being a left spin, we have the advantage here. Or not. Maybe this whole video is flawed, because I have yet to win one of these, but, you know, it always goes that way. I tested this combo out a bunch behind the scenes, and here it is failing on me. Just to prove to you that this combo works, we're going to swap out Rocktavor for maybe a more forgiving Beyblade of Muramasa, because I think the Rocktavor combo, or not Rocktavor, I think Luinor's mad at me, because it's not winning now and it was winning earlier. Now Muramasa is a Hasbro exclusive, and it's pretty cool. I picked it up at Target not too long ago, and I think it has one of the nicest designs. I also really love the color of the chip. However, I don't know if it's as good as some of the other Beyblades we've gotten this season. But there it is though. And up against the Beyblade like Muramasa, I think Luinor should fare pretty well, because its stamina is already almost gone. And yeah, that's a tie right there. So let's go ahead and do another one to hopefully showcase what I've been trying to show off, which is Luinor winning. Maybe this combo is just not as good against some of the DB bays. Maybe I need to wait for Guilty. Ooh, I heard some of the metal there. It's just like Metal Fight right now. All the clinking going around. Ooh, Muramasa's struggling for some stamina right here. There we go. That is what I've been trying to show off. That's a stationary attack type. Let's move on to some other ones. Let's move on to... Let's see. I have a pretty good combo for Joker. Let me use that one. Okay. If you grab Joker and you throw on a disc that's pretty good weighted like Gravity, and then you add on the Unite driver. Where's Unite? You know what? We don't need to use Unite. Let's use Evolution, because Evolution's pretty good too. Yeah, okay. Now we have a good Joker combo, because this is either going to burst or you're going to burst. There's no in between. Okay. There's Luinor. There's Joker. Now this is what we like to call pure aggression, because Joker is not going to stop until I can burst him. I'm just going to give up all his stamina trying to do so. Yeah, easy victory for us. This is either going to burst or you're going to burst. There's no in between. Just to entertain the concept, let's go ahead and add on a different driver to Joker, just to prove it's not me getting lucky. Let's add on the Nothing driver, which has a, I think like a 12 out of 10 on the stamina charts when it first released back in Beyblade Burst Evolution. So there's Luinor. There's Joker. For those of you that don't know, Judgment Joker is already better against any left spin it goes up against for Hasbro, because for some reason left spins just can't hit it as hard. Like, I know the reason of the Beyblade design, but at the same time, it's still confusing. But it seems that we might come out on top right now. And yeah, another win for the stationary attack type. Let's go ahead and use a different Beyblade. Let's go ahead and let's use a rubber tip. Here we have Ogre with Hunter. Hunter is one of the better rubber tips because it's designed to go into the center. I feel like when Beyblades were being made, they forgot that the Beyblades are designed to attack each other. A lot of some of the earlier rubber tips just kind of made the Beyblade go around the stadium, not towards the opponent. Right here, though, you can see a lot of heavy hits were dealt to Luinor at the beginning of the match, but Luinor's still doing pretty strong right now. And this one should be Luinor, yeah. Easy, because Luinor has what Ogre doesn't, which is stamina. Now, we'll use a Speedstorm combo. Is Speedstorm one of my favorites? No, but we'll use it. Here we have Jet Wyvern, 00 for some weight, and we have the driver it came with, which is the Needle driver. And then after this one, we'll use my version of Jet Wyvern, which is the combo it should have gotten if we were going off of the anime. There's Jet in the state. Coming in hot. Wow. Okay. Go Jet Wyvern. That was insane. I mean, it's not gonna win because Lunar is better, but wow. Alright, now we're gonna go ahead and use it up against my version of Jet Wyvern, which is where I try to make it more anime accurate. A round doesn't exist for Hasbro, so I just gave it the, I believe this is 1B, right? Yeah, the 1B chassis and the driver from Genius, all the way back in Beyblade Burst Evolution. Which is crazy to think about, that we're now on Beyblades that are like Lunar 7. There have been 7, well, Lunar only has 6, but there have been that many different versions of the Beyblade. There's Jet Wyvern, which, for anyone who doesn't know, out of all the Beyblades in the Surge, and not Surge, in the Speedstorm series, Jet Wyvern's my favorite, because it just feels the most like a Beyblade. There we go. That was a pretty good burst. But yeah, Jet Wyvern feels so normal. Hey everyone, post-editing the green one, I just wanted to explain what I meant when I said Jet Wyvern feels the most like a Beyblade. Here I have him with me. All I meant was that with the amount of nerfs we got with Speedstorm, like Raid Lunar having no metal, or Lucifer Endbringer not having any gimmick at all, and Hyperion Burn, although it probably helped it, it didn't have the gimmick where it would extend. Jet Wyvern was one of the few Beyblades that retained its gimmick, and Jet Wyvern having free spin is what made it Jet Wyvern. So when I said it felt the most like a Beyblade, I meant it felt the most like a typical Beyblade for sparking would be, but did not win, which honestly kind of shocking. I thought I was gonna win. Next up, we're gonna use a combo that is kind of a concept, but not really. What I mean by that is the Beyblade that I'm about to use, it's in the future releasing. So let me just grab the parts. Here we go. Alright. For anyone who doesn't keep up with Beyblade news, Kerbeus is getting a DB Ultimate series Beyblade. I think it's Chain Kerbeus or something. It uses the layer of a new Kerbeus, the disc is new, and the driver's Yard Dash. So we have replicated that as best as we can using current parts, and now we're going to test it up against Lunar. See, this is a pretty scary battle because Lunar should win this, being a stamina type, and also being Lunar. But at the same time, I'm kind of worried Lunar is going to lose this because it is Kerbeus. Ooh, a tie. Okay. Not what we wanted, but also not what we didn't want. So I'll take it. Let's do that again. Let's get Lunar on the launcher first. There we go. Ooh, big hit. So far, it looks like this one's going to come down to outspinning the opponent. Now, this video is on stationary attack types. I keep trying to bring that up because otherwise it's just a normal Beyblade video, but right now, Lunar is doing a good job at weakening the opponent so that Lunar can outspin it, which is what just happened. Because Lunar is awesome, and it's almost like it's hearing me talk about how I need it to be good. We're going to test it up against 2 more bays, and we're going to call the video. First up, Dynamite Belial. Well, for Hasbro, it's like something else. I think it's like, I don't think it's Dynamite. And I know it's not Belial, it's Bellfire, but I think it's Destruction for Hasbro. But Belial just sounds so much more natural. there is Luinor coming off the launcher, sounding a little weird. There is Belial, who's dealing some heavy hits to Luinor. But I don't think Belial knows Luinor can outspin it any day of the week, because Belial has no stamina at all whatsoever. Hasbro didn't even do the L gear to allow Belial to get some more stamina. I mean, it added the slopes for it, but it's not going to make it. Which means Luinor came out on top. And to end off the video, we're going to test it up against the Beyblade we started with, which is Cyclone Roktavor, because I really do think this combo can beat it, because it does everything it needs to win. It stays in the center, I promise. It stays in the center. It deals aggressive hits. You can take a lot of hits. It is what any person would want for an attack type Beyblade, if it wasn't an attack type Beyblade. And it's not. It's stationary attack. Which, if we were to do it on the chart, you know the Beyblade charts they have, where they have like attack, stamina, defense, and it's all in the triangle and you bounce in the middle. This is like halfway to attack and stamina, and it just won. Look at that. I don't think there's any more perfect way to end off the video than that. That's gonna be it. This is the video. I know it's been a while, like almost a year, and I apologize for that. As you know, after the pandemic, the world went back to normal, and I lost a lot of time for filming, and I couldn't get back into the groove of it. And with all the new Beyblade releases, I felt pressured to do something on the DB system for Hasbro or Quad Drive, but I didn't. Obviously, I did this, but that's gonna be it. More videos coming soon. Thank you for watching. And if you have any stationary attack type combos of your own, send them my way. And who knows, maybe I'll make a part 2 where I'll battle them all in a tournament. See you all in the next video. Bye.